Well, this is John Black, Super Chemist. I think we're on part 30 of Is the Deep State a Monarchy? I was cut off on my last video with this, talking about the Declaration of Independence. Remember, we ended up with this on our whatever. This is the these are the bloodlines, the royal bloodlines right here, right, that they go through. And if you to be just a regular royal, usually you got to get all the way to Edward I. But to be a mega royal, you don't have to have just this one bloodline. To be royal, you just need one bloodline. It goes to one of these people here. And so you got to go through one of these, because then you'll be related to the other ones, right? Keep it as grandchildren, not as cousins or 10th cousins. We're talking all grandchildren. They're all grandkids to these people, okay? To be mega royal, you have to go back. You have 4 bloodlines that go back to 7 different kings. And your grandkids to all of them. No cousins, no, your direct descendants, okay? So, the Declaration of Independence. Here so you can see the names. So I'm always saying, oh, this and that. Here's the actual names if you want to look them up, right? All these people are mega royals. There's only 56 people who signed. That means 18 times 3 is 24. I'm sorry, 54. That's close to 56. So 1/3 is 18. I got 17 on this list. I used to have 18. Mega royals. Mega royals. You could say, well, that's only 1/3. Who cares? They all got the same royal bloodline that leads to the 4, not just the same royal bloodline. They got the same 4 royal bloodlines that lead to the same 7 kids, and they're all grandchildren of those 7 kids with the same exact 4 bloodlines. Okay. 1/3. That don't mean nothing to you, huh? Okay. Well, I looked into another 15 of them so far, right? Here's the list of names. Here's their names. Here, let me put this down so you can see them all. Yeah, there's their names. 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and this guy didn't get done with him. 4 times they weren't royals. Everybody else is a royal. So let's say this is 1/3 almost. And we just said 1/3 were royal, mega royals. Now we got another 1/3 that's just regular royals. Back to King Edward's. Now we're up to 2/3 of the people who signed the Declaration of Independence have the same exact bloodline. Right? 50% of them lead to King Edward's. 50% of them lead to King Edward's plus 7 other kings that go back to like 700 AD. Yeah. And I ain't done. There's another 1/3 there. What do you want to guess? How many of them are going to be royals with the same exact bloodline? How many do you think? Okay, so and the U.S. Constitution. Like I said, I'm only up to 4 names. If you want those names, here they are. Bingo, right here. Yeah, look them up. Yep. And there's many, many more. I just started, so I only have 4, obviously. But they're all mega royals. They're not just regular royals, right? Okay. All right. So what about the Magna Carta, right? There's 25 people who signed the Magna Carta, right? One of them was the king, though, King John. So let's say there was 24, okay? These 12, okay, they signed the Magna Carta. That's half the people who signed the Magna Carta is right here. Guess where their bloodlines lead back to? Yep. The same 4 bloodlines with the same 7 kings. And they're all grandchildren. Not first cousins, second, 10 cousins. No. These are direct descendants. They're grandchildren to 7 different kings. And then I started going to the other 12, looking them up, right? I only got to this. This first one's a mega royal, just like these. Yeah. Here's 2 more. I didn't get into them yet. But I've never seen anyone, like I'm looking through George Bush, Bill Clinton, everybody. I never see anyone have more than 12 grandparents that signed the Magna Carta. Okay. These 12 seem to be the main people or whatever. You have to get through these people to be mega royal. You know what I mean? So the bloodline, right? goes through all these people, right? You notice it goes to Elizabeth I, Elizabeth II, King Charles III. That includes Prince Charles, Prince Harry, his wife Meghan Markle. They all have these same 4 bloodlines that go past Edward I to these 7 kings, like the 7 go up all the way back to 700 A.D. Yeah, even Meghan Markle and Harry, Prince Harry, they're cousins. They admit they're 16th cousins, but the thing is, they're first cousins, second cousins, third cousins, fourth cousins. They're every number cousin you can think of because they're so inbred. It's ridiculous. But they say 16th so that it looks like it's all like they're not. They're normal. They're not normal. Okay, they're both grandkids to these 7 people and King Edward's and a bunch of other and everyone in the line. This is the bloodline you have to go through to get through it, right? The same way with the Constitution. Then it goes out to the people who did the Constitution, who did the Declaration of Independence, the people who did the Magna Carta. They're all descendants. They're all the same bloodline. Okay? Now, what do we got? Now, these people, all right, I already showed you this, so I'm just going to do it quick. You can pause it if you wanted to look. These are the names that are presidents and vice presidents on the left, right? There's like 20 presidents, 20 more vice presidents, because presidents always become vice presidents beforehand. But some of them aren't. Some are Bill Gates or Anderson Cooper or whatever. These are the wives so far. Keep in mind, this whole list is mega royals. They all have the same 4 bloodlines. They go back to the same 7 kings, and they're all grandchildren. They're direct descendants, not cousins or whatever. Okay, all these wives of presidents so far, okay? And keep in mind, these are just the mega royals. If it was all the royals, even the lower royals, to go back to King Edward's, this list would be twice as long, okay? So, let's see. You can see the bottom of the list if you want to see it. If you want to pause it and look, you can see like Pete Buttigieg and blah, blah, blah. All the big players on it. Everyone involved in the JFK thing, everyone involved in the Reagan shooting, including the ex-wives, the wives rather, including the assassin, Jodie Foster herself, including everybody, is a grandchild to the same 7 people with the same 4 bloodlines, okay? Jodie Foster's on there, and, God damn it, I'm going to be pissed off. You can see some names down there. Can't see them. Justin Bieber. See, they're not all starting out. You don't know. Not everyone's included. But once they're included, they start having a freaky ass life. Okay. Here's the other side. Keep in mind, all mega royals. All mega royals. You can see there's a lot, and this I'm just naming a couple generals and whatever. Astronauts. There's about 5 astronauts. There's a lot of serial killers. Jeffrey Dahmer. Dr. H.H. Holmes. A lot of serial killers. A lot of queens and kings. And what else? This right here. And I got this. This is just some businesses that were founded by mega royals. There's a couple more. No, well, I can't find that page, but there's another page. And then they go to here. Now these are all definitely what do you call it? Lower royals, where they go back to King Edward's. And some of them do go back to the mega, they're mega royals. But I didn't. This list I started before I, knew about the mega royals. So I didn't know who was a mega royal and who wasn't. let's see here. You got state secretary. So you got some names, Congress. So you can see I didn't realize how many there were. So getting names and then I'm verifying, etc. There's some athletes you can see. Supreme Court justices. The list looks low, but keep in mind I've just started. Okay, to put these down as whatever, you know what I mean. Edward Snowden. You ever notice, like, every time there's something fishy happening, man, Elizabeth Smart, Lizzie Borden, John Benet Ramsey, Tanya Harding, every time something weird's happening, there's some kind of royal in it. CIA. Keep in mind, George Bush is on that list, and there's 3 other people. This is just the thing I just found. You know what I mean? I'm so not organized. So anyways, here's some more list. The top, I think, is and also look how they start all the colleges and stuff. You know what I mean? President of Carnegie Institute, co-founder of the University of Chicago, founder of the Rice University, president of Columbia University, president of Harvard. And by the way, all these colleges, like who that are woke, the Harvard, UCLA, all these, Chicago, all these, they have all been founded by a royal. All of them. That's why I started writing down the presidents of the, not just the United States, but of these woke colleges and who founded them. They're all founded by a royal who's related to all the presidents and the first ladies and the etc. etc. And then let's see here. We got you got VPs on this side. This is only just a small list. This is just something like in between. Back when I was, look at the governor's list. The governor goes from here all the way up to here, and then I had and all these too. They're all governors, all of them. And you see on the side it tells you the state and what they are. 54th governor of whatever that says. I can't really see. But you can see. And a lot of these people, they're mega royals, right? And then there's these Tom Brokaw, Cookie Roberts, Anderson Cooper, the person who, publisher of the Chicago Herald, and then, well, I already did the Magna Carta things. NASA, here's some NASA stuff, people or whatever. Family. Oh, families like who are, Morgans, Vanderbilts, Rockefellers, Bushes. They're all royals. All these people are royals. Then you got on the other side. Oh, I think I already showed you that side. But and all the assassins, just like Aaron Burr, who assassinated Alexander Hamilton, the first Secretary of Treasury. First of all, Alexander Hamilton is a mega royal. He goes all the way back to the 7 kings, the 4 bloodlines. But so does his assassin. All the assassins, John Wilkes Booth, Lee Harvey Oswald, they're all, John Hinckley, they're all royals, at least back to, Hinckley, he goes all the way back. He's a mega royal, right? See how much time we got. Oh, I'm down to seconds here. So I have so much more to whatever, but I think we're going to take a break from this for a while, and next time I come back, we'll go through Charlemagne's list, which will take like 4 videos. It'll be grueling, but at least you can see what I'm talking about. How many people are on this list? And they're all just grandchildren. None of them are cousins. None of them are first, second, third. But no. These are direct descendants, and not just to Charlemagne, but to 7 kings back in, the 1,700s and the, like 1,300 years ago. But it's all just a coincidence, huh? It's all just a coinky dink.